to the Department of Public Relations, Naval Air Station, Pensacola, Florida. Our parents dedicated themselves to the service of their country, and in turn, their decision became our duty as well. We are military brats, dependents, sons and daughters of Dodd's teachers and diplomats. Brats. We wear that moniker with a badge of honor because the sacrifices we were asked to make over and over again. Our lives were forever shaped by the services. Each tour of duty brought many new relationships to relish, and often the special surprise of some old ones too. Each location broadened our perspective of culture and community. Each trip to distant lands enriched our understanding and perspective of what America truly is. Each time we left the safety of our borders, we found a unique camaraderie amongst our peers, a commonality of purpose that showed us a glimpse of what America could be, and indeed should be. We took those sacred teachings, those priceless memories, and marched into becoming who we are today. When we see the Stars and Stripes flown, we don't just see the flag, we feel it. When we hear a Sousa march, chills of pride rush over the skin. When we see our fellow classmates arising from the shadows of their parents to continue the tradition of service by muster or marriage, it makes the heart swell. When we hear of a base closing, we weep for our childhood. When we hear words of war, we pray for not just our soldiers, but for our friends, sisters, brothers, and spouses. Perhaps as we grow older, we'll be praying for our children who make that dedicated choice to serve. This is who we are. Seoul American High School, class of 1993. We each have our own story. Some of us are Army brats, others Air Force, some Navy, and a few Marine. Some of us are embassy kids or children of educators. Some of us are American. Some of us with dual citizenship, some not American at all. But we all experience that life in Seoul together. We know the comfort felt when on base and the beautiful immersion of culture went off. We were blessed by experiencing diversity in our classrooms that pundits only preach about. We lived and breathed it every day. We started our search with a desire for a beach event and that it make economical sense in these times. NAS Pensacola does both. For those classmates in uniform or other government service, it is something familiar. For those of us who haven't stepped foot on a base in 20 years, it is truly a homecoming. We can only imagine going through the guard shack and seeing the big base sign stating, "Welcome, Seoul American High School, class of 1993, welcome." And then checking in our families into the Navy Lodge, playing a 9-hole scramble tournament at AC Reed Golf Course, sunning ourselves on the base beach, playing beach volleyball, renting bikes from MWR and boats from the marina, touring the Naval Aviation Museum, visiting Fort Pickens, hearing the roar of F-18s taking off, and once again respectfully coming to a stop at dusk as we hear the bugle play retreat and see the Stars and Stripes being lowered with the utmost care. A return to roots. More than a theme, it is what we desire. We are a class without a home. We want to pay tribute to reunion by not only reuniting as a class, but also with the experience we had from that distant and dear age. Sure, we considered a blast of a weekend in Vegas and other well-known destinations, but with unrelated and unknown ties to who and what we are. What meaning lies there? Though we are often the forgotten story of the military life, we were born and raised surrounded by it, and my fellow classmates are yearning for that sense of homecoming that only a base can provide. Given those circumstances and that sentiment, we humbly ask that NAS Pensacola please consider hosting us for our 20th class reunion. Respectfully yours, TJ Schwab. Dear Mr. Schwab, Kathy passed your message to me since she knows I am always interested in events such as yours. Thank you for the message, and let me say, I am pleased to assist in your preparations for what should be an outstanding visit. We appreciate your interest in NAS Pensacola and look forward to working with you on this reunion. This is really interesting, since my children attended Dodds in England in the late 70s and early 80s. I do not see a problem with either the CO or the XO of the base providing a welcome to your class. Please keep us informed as you put the reunion together. I offer our assistance throughout the entire process. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you soon. The Department of Public Relations, NAS Pensacola.